Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I wanted to talk very briefly today about iBuyers. That is the Zillows and the Offerpads of this world. I also wanted to talk a little bit more about Zestimate, since I get a lot of comments about that from my clients. So stay tuned and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Okay, first and foremost, the Zestimate. I hear more about Zestimates in my real estate career than anything else from my clients. Everybody says, I know that this house is worth blah, blah, blah because I saw the Zestimate. And then it's usually followed by, I know that those aren't as accurate, but you know. So everybody knows they're not accurate. However, everybody always preferences the Zestimate when I'm showing them a house. So things to consider with the Zestimate. They are based off of cookie cutter homes. They're great for communities where every house is pretty much the same. The interiors are all pretty much the same, and there's no real upgrades or renovations that have been done in the community. If you have more like semi-custom homes, higher end homes, or especially in communities where there's been a lot of renovating going on, older homes, Zestimates are not going to be accurate at all. For example, I have a home in my community and I have my computer right here for it, but the Zestimate on my personal home is $450,000. However, there is a model match to mine that is on a main road. It does not sit on a green belt and it's actually pretty standard. And I know for a fact that it is under contract right now for $465,000. So $15,000 more for an inferior property. So that is just one example of when a Zestimate is not accurate, but there are many. Most of the time it's not accurate. So if you want an accurate value, I actually have a system that can calculate an accurate value for you instead of a Zestimate, which is really a guesstimate. If you want access to this, I can absolutely send you one. There's no obligation. You can tell me all about your home and I can customize it. Also, it helps to have a community expert that actually knows the neighborhood. Every neighborhood is different. Some sell way faster for full price. Some sit for a while and generally fall in under market value. So it's really helpful for someone to know your community and someone who actually knows the area to be doing your values, not just a Zestimate system. So just something to consider. On to OfferUp, Offerpad, and Zillow Offers. Zillow Offers is new. Offerpad and Opendoor have been available for a little bit longer. But basically these companies offer to pay you cash for your house and you don't have to deal with the showings, you don't have to deal with the staging, you don't have to get your house looking nice, anything like that. And I know that that sounds awesome to everyone. The catch is they charge astronomical fees. I know that Opendoor actually charges a 7.5% service fee just for the offer. Then they also charge a percentage for closing costs. I believe it's 2% towards closing costs. And then they give you a cash offer that comes in low. So after all is said and done, you would be far better off actually marketing your home to many, many buyers, and you will probably almost definitely get an offer that's higher than an Offerpad or a Zillow or an Opendoor, and you will pay much lower fees. I will speak for myself in that if any of my clients sell their house and subsequently buy a house, I actually reduce my listing commission to 1%. So if you were to go with a Zillow or an Offerpad that charges 7.5%, you are basically paying 3.5% more just for their service fee. That's not taking into account the fact that they're also giving you a lower offer because it's cash. And they're charging you for closing costs. So they catch you at all times. Ironically enough, I scoured Zillow's website and I could not find their service fees listed anywhere. So they are trying to keep that nice and tucked away. It is an easy option if you are not in it for trying to get money out. You are just in it for a quick sale. You want that cash in hand. You want to plan your closing date and you don't want to deal with showings, then you know what, maybe that may be the best option for you. But if you want money or like money, maybe not the best option. Okay, that's all I have for you today about my iBuyers. I just want you to take into consideration that your net proceeds with a realtor are going to be significantly higher. I want to touch on for sale by owners, otherwise known as FSBOs, but I feel like that warrants its own video. So I'm going to wait until next week for that one. Have a good day, guys.